The 10-minute secret to spectacular profits should be delivered to your inbox in just a few minutes. And while you're waiting, here's something important I learned from the FBI that you should know about if you want to make money in the stock market. This refrigerator belongs to a friend of mine who happens to be a top-ranking special agent in the FBI. And in addition to eggs, butter, and a six-pack of beer, it holds something that could potentially end your money worries forever. Don't believe everything you think. Those same words are also stenciled on the sun visor in his car, and they're engraved on the backside of his nameplate. Knowing how important these 5 words are to one of the FBI's most brilliant investigators got me thinking. Were it not for the long list of misconceptions most people have about investing in the stock market, folks would be a whole lot richer. So I decided to do something about it. My name is Chuck Hughes, and if you're ready to shave years off your wait for retirement and earn a passive 6-figure income starting right now, let me show you a whole new way of thinking. I call AIM. AIM stands for Automatic Income Method, and it can literally flood your account with a steady, non-stop, perpetual stream of cash. I personally guarantee it.
What was really authentic about Chuck was that he'd included actual account statements in all his materials. Obviously, he really is a successful trader.
Here's a screenshot taken from one of my retirement accounts. You can see that in a single week, $16,053 in cash income was deposited right into my IRA account. And the following week, we did it again. AIM has given me and my family a perpetual income averaging $72,121 a month. And while you may not make that much at first, $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 a month is very doable.
My net gain was $12,000 for March, and in April I made another $10,000. In a very volatile and for the most part down market, that was just great. After 22 years, I've seen lots of programs come and go. I've spent quite a lot of money on them myself, and I truly honestly believe that Hughes is the best out there, bar none.
Thank you, Eric. In this training series, I'm going to teach you how you can find stocks with the greatest profit potential in a single mouse click. Generate weekly paychecks every week, week after week. Profit even when the underlying stock or ETF declines in price. Collect 100% cash-on-cash returns. Gain downside protection for your stress-free perpetual income, and much, much more. And if you think for some reason you can't do this, I think you're wrong. When I say I've helped thousands of men and women from all walks of life turn their retirement accounts into a perpetual income that they can count on, I'm not throwing out idle numbers. I'm talking about real people who are living ordinary lives just like you, except for one important thing. Because they put their doubts aside, they should never have to worry about money again. And you can absolutely do it too. Most folks think that generating a steady stream of cash requires a huge trading account, but really it doesn't. I have a big account now, but all I had to start with was just $4,600. And as you can see from my federal tax return, starting with just $4,600, my first year trading profits totaled $69,030. And as my account grew, so did my profits. And yours will too. Add it up. See how I earned a whopping $391,000 in year 2. Within 2 years, working just a few minutes a day on my investments, I earned over $460,000. That's more than I had earned the previous 6 years as a commercial pilot, which, as you'll learn in a minute, turned out to be a real godsend. Some people think market conditions are too difficult right now for anything to work well, but that's because they don't know about AIM. The AIM Automatic Income Method has been consistently profitable under market conditions of every type, even choppy sideways markets. That's why I've won more international trading championships than anyone else in history. For example, last year I won first place with a 309% actual return. And the year before, I took second place with a 339% return. And please realize this is audited performance using real money. Over the past 17 years, and despite 2 financial disasters, my subscribers have had an opportunity to earn $9.1 million in profits without a single losing year, not one. And once again, these are real live trading profits we're talking about. So you can always count on AIM to keep a huge cash income rolling in week after week. Most important, please don't think it's okay to delay getting started, because there are 3 very serious flaws in that way of thinking. First, the sooner you can get an alternate source of income you can count on, the happier and more secure you'll feel, right? AIM saved me and my family from going through any financial hardship whatsoever when vertigo abruptly ended my career as a pilot. And AIM has been a lifesaver for the doc, too.
Being a physician for more than 20 years, I never even considered doing anything else. But then, 2 years ago, I ran into health problems that kept me from working for a while. And doctors don't make an income unless they're working. So it was a real wake-up call. I've got to have a way to create wealth outside of medicine.
If even doctors need an alternate source of income, don't you think we all do? And every day you delay is like throwing money away. The automatic income method pays out stacks of money at least once and sometimes twice a week. But every payday you miss is gone forever. You will never get it back. Third, my automatic income method takes so little time that failing to cash in is, well, frankly, it's just plain lazy. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, this training will teach you everything you need to know to turn 60 minutes a week into thousands of dollars. Better yet, how about just 6 minutes a week? You'd be happy to spend that much time in exchange for 6-figure income, wouldn't you? Because if you'd like, I'll email automatic income trades to you every week. In less than 6 minutes, you can enter them verbatim and collect your weekly stack of cash. How easy is that? Right now, the AIM advisory services are closed to new members, but a brief enrollment period is coming soon. So watch your inbox for the date and time. AIM has brought thousands of men and women from all walks of life, financial security, peace of mind, and a whole lot of fun, too. So why not you?
I guess you could call trading a hobby for me, because I do enjoy doing it. But it is also a job because it provides an income source. So it's a job that I enjoy doing, and it can be very exciting.
Yes, beating the market is exciting. And contrary to what most people think, I've discovered a way to do it that's so simple, high school kids could probably follow it and put themselves through college debt-free. You see, pilots have a lot of time to kill between flights, and spending it in the bar is definitely not an option. So I spent my free time reading everything I could find on trading the markets, until one day it hit me. Stocks making a new 52-week high have the greatest profit potential, and there's always plenty to choose from, so pick one. In a bull market, you'll find stocks and stock ETFs on the list. In a bear market, you'll likely find commodity and currency ETFs. And most of all, in a bear market, you'll trade inverse ETFs, which profit when the underlying stocks go down. For example, here's a snapshot of my personal portfolio taken on day one of the worst U.S. financial crisis since the Great Depression. But since I was invested in inverse ETFs, I made a nice $33,000 profit that day. For a free 52-week high listing, you can go to barchart.com, click on Stocks or ETFs, then click Market Pulse, and choose 52-week high for a complete list of the candidates. Then zero in on stocks trading for $70 or more, because once a stock hits the $70 range, it has a good chance of trading up to $100 or more. And finally, since much of a stock's price movement can be traced to the industry that it's in, click Sectors. Then Industry Groups for a complete list sorted by weighted strength. Look how strong anything medical is. Anacor Pharmaceuticals is looking better all the time. See what I mean by child's play?
Chuck's strategies aren't based on some complicated algorithm. They're based on how the market works. His methods are very simple, they're very easy to execute, and they work. Even a brand new trader should do well. For instance, it's well documented that around 50% of a stock's price increase is the result of it being in a leading industry group. So you should buy stocks in a leading industry. Makes sense, right?
So if you've been thinking it takes a genius to pick winning stocks in ETFs, you now know that that's not true at all. And we're just getting started. In the next 2 training sessions, I basically just give you the farm, if you qualify. My files are full of true life Cinderella stories, where folks down on their luck turned to my wealth creating strategies and became rich beyond their wildest dreams. And I love hearing them. But then again, some people never seem to reach their full potential. And that has always bothered me quite a lot, as a matter of fact. So in the next training session, we're going to do a little FBI style profiling and make sure you've got the right stuff. Then I'm going to fully divulge every detail of my foolproof automatic income method so you can start with as little as $5,000. Generate weekly paychecks every week, week after week. Profit even when the underlying stock or ETF declines in price. Collect 100% cash-on-cash returns. Gain downside protection for your stress-free perpetual income, and much, much more. Then, in training session 3, you'll even get a free AIM blueprint, which we'll walk through step by step together. And after that, you should be able to do it all on your own and enjoy a non-stop automatic weekly income for life. While you're waiting for the release of training session 2, why not spend some time reading the 10-minute secret to spectacular profits and discover a trading secret so powerful it led to profits totaling over $4.4 million. It has never had a losing year in over 40 years. Yet, it's so simple it only takes 10 minutes a month to do. No matter what your prior experience, I promise this is one wealth building secret you don't know about, because you won't find it anywhere else. So please take full advantage. Register your best email address to make sure the 10-minute secret to spectacular profits gets delivered without a hitch. Then, if you don't mind, I'd appreciate if you'd scroll down and leave a comment. I'd really love to know your thoughts. But most important, be sure to join me for the next training session and come prepared to discover surprising things you never knew about yourself, the stock market, and your financial future. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Top trading champion Chuck Hughes provides a unique opportunity to learn how to profit off of ETFs and many other investment vehicles. Click the link below to learn more.